Sorry, Vortex, I don't want to paint with such a broad brush. A lot of people do that. I mean, I think we have a tendency to do that because we're mentally ill. We also have a tendency to do that because the world that we live in and everything's like pushing that. But I have to fight it, you know? Every bad thing we should try harder to fight. We shouldn't just be like, oh, well, that's just what we do. Well, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be what we do. It definitely shouldn't be something that we excuse. You know? You guys, I'm actually early for work. It's weird. It's weird. But I had to go to Discount Tire to check my tire pressure, make sure that my tire isn't fucked up. So it was able to take the air, but I just got to keep checking it. Oh, and I got this email from the grocery store where I finally applied for a job there. And I assumed that they weren't going to get back to me because I said that I only wanted like 15 hours a week. Because I don't want to like commit to anything that I can't commit to. Because that's not fair. That's not fair to anybody. But it's interesting, like the day that I had spoken with this manager over there, that was election day. If y'all don't remember that video, I was really pissed off. I was really pissed off because I worked with somebody that is most definitely a cluster B, eggshell person. And I'm just sick of her shit. And she done pissed me off the other night. And I was thinking about this, how it was very humbling because I was pretty self-righteous. I can get really self-righteous. I know you've noticed. I know you have. I can get self-righteous about, you know, the things that I have figured out. But I realize that I am so lucky to have the knowledge that I do. I'm so lucky to have the curiosity that I do. Like, the curiosity is why I have the knowledge. You know? Most people aren't curious. They're not curious about themselves. And I'll never get that one because it's like, you have to be yourself for the rest of your life. You know, you have to live in this body. Well, I mean, I guess trans people have proven that that's not true. But, yeah. There's just a lot of stuff that you have to deal with as yourself, you know? You can try to change certain aspects of yourself. But what I'm saying is, like, your brain and your memories and all that shit. It's like it would make sense to try to understand that stuff. Because you'll be a better person. It'll be easier for you. You know? It's like I've said this to my friend, my friend, over and over and over again. Like, you know, you're hurting yourself. But she isn't just hurting herself, though. She's hurting other people. But I don't expect her to ever care about that because, you know, if she's an actual narcissist, then she's never gonna give a fuck about how her actions affect other people. You know? Because it's all about her. You know, that's just the way that these people are. And we just have to deal with them. Like, so if somebody around you isn't growing up, it's like, I think it's natural for people to just get pissed off about that. But I can't take it personally that you refuse to grow up. But, you know, I'm not going to be your punching bag either. You know, that's the thing. I couldn't wait to get the fuck out of the restaurant because of her. And everybody else was pissed off. I wasn't pissed off. So I was like patting myself on the back because I wouldn't let it get to me. But then, like, I took an edible and forgot that I had this whole bag of food in the fridge. So obviously, like, my coping mechanism isn't that much better. I've just been thinking a lot about that. You know, things that I've done in self-defense. Self-defense doesn't always involve a firearm, you know? Like, oftentimes self-defense can involve drugs and alcohol. I mean, alcohol was definitely my defense against the world for a good minute. But I'm trying to grow up myself. And I don't want to... Do I have my hat? Do I not have my hat? I know I had a white hat in here. Okay, here it is. Shit. Yeah, you know, people, they're not going to change. You can't expect other people to change. You have to change. You know, and that's something that I realized about my parents. My dad changed because of me. Because I made the effort to look at him differently. Like, I spoke with him last night, and I was just amazed as to how, like, there was no tension between us at all. There used to be nothing but tension anytime we had the shortest conversation in the entire world. Because that's how unbearable it was for the both of us. But now, chill. Totally chill. You know, we're still polar opposites in a lot of ways. We look at the world completely different. But... If you had told me, like back when I was a flaming liberal, like going to protest rallies and just hating my dad, like it was some kind of virtue. I really think it is for a lot of them. It's a virtue to hate their dads. But if you had told me, like, yeah, eventually you guys are going to be on speaking terms. Eventually you'll be able to have a conversation. You won't have to be stoned out of your mind, you know? I would have stopped talking to you. I'd been like, fuck you, dude. Fuck you. Fuck you. Are you a Republican? Fuck you. You know? That used to be me. But, anyway. I'm gonna check the tire pressure again. But I'm gonna go to work. I'll talk to you guys later. Did we say anything intelligent this time? Probably not.